the internet is really bad and inside the hospital. But I don't know what my recovery is going to be like. But I want to document this so people can see sometime what the recovery process can be for each person. As you know, I do have some slur. My speech is slur, and I don't have 100% of my left side, mostly in my finger and my arm. My feet is good. Well, my legs are pretty good. It's not 100, but it'll get better. They said thankfully it was a small stroke, a ischemia stroke in my brain. The nurses have been wonderful. I think what really killed me is that I was sitting in paratransit for maybe over 2 hours, and my symptoms were getting worse. But it is what it is. But again, I just want to reiterate how important to listen to those still voices, and when you have hunches to do certain things, whether it's related to work, personal, emotional, whatever. Because had I not listened to some of my hunches, my place may not have been organized enough for me to navigate through it with this new normal for however long it's going to be. Something as simple as, like I said, my hair being twisted. I don't even have to worry about my hair for another 4 weeks. I had this hunch to finally do it. It was several things that I've had a hunch to do within the last couple of months. And I'm telling you, it's almost like divine intervention. So, I don't need to tell you guys how to live your life and how to take care of yourself. Most of us know how to do that. We don't do those things for different reasons. My doctor kept warning me. He said, Andrea, if you don't lose the weight, you may have a stroke. And I'm like, oh, I'm not taking no extra blood pressure pills. I'm not taking no cholesterol pills. I work on my weight and work on my stressors. And I didn't do that. I'm not condemning myself. It was a decision that I made. And I have to live with those decisions. But I will be trying to get on daily just to let you guys know how I'm doing. Right now I'm just being stabilized. A team of people helping me. Blood pressure's still quite high. My blood pressure yesterday was 206. I think over 90 something. And my blood pressure has been running extremely high for a long time. So they had to put me on medication to bring actually they had to try to keep my blood pressure up, because they said when the blood pressure up, if the blood flows through the arteries harder. So now they're just trying to stabilize it. Oh my God. Life can change in a moment. And another point I want to make is that sometimes, as humans, we have a tendency to assume this person and that person is going to be around to help us. We don't know that. So all the people that was depending on me to help them do X, Y, and Z, I'm out of the picture for a minute because I have to rehab. So that's another point. We can't assume because we have kids and grandkids and spouses that they're going to be the one to help us, because we don't know. They may transition before us or something can happen to us. So honestly, the way I live my life is that I believe that whatever I want, people, things is going to show up. I don't designate my care to people because things happen to people. People get sick, they get injured, they have They may get a condition like myself. They may not be mentally, emotionally able to care for someone else. And sometimes we put our stock in other people. And they may not be the people available to help you when you need the help. That's my other point. So again, I would say I live by that principle, that whatever I need in life is going to show up. The resources are going to show up. The people are going to show up. I don't designate that to my son. I designate it to whoever the universe want to bring to help me. So let me be an example that you can't depend on other people. That's not a bad thing, but we don't know what can happen to another person. Those very people that we depend on. So I'm not in a condition to help nobody but myself at this point. But I ask you guys to keep me in your thoughts and your prayers. I'm going to be okay. I'm going to manage. I'm a very strong person. A person of perseverance. So I'm going to get through it. Already, I'm like, I cannot sit in this bed all day long. I'm like, I got to be able to go up and get to the bathroom on my own. So I'm sitting up in a chair. They're going to be moving me today out of ICU. And I will begin my recovery. And hopefully I'll find out. I think they said I'll be in the hospital until next week. And figure out what type of rehab I'm going to have to do. But my prayer is that it's outpatient. So I can go home and manage my own care. Again, I don't want to leave my care into other people's hands, but I have to also trust in the professional folks, the people that's going to school to help people. So I was just online Wednesday or Monday when I did my hair, and here I am. And another thing, why my birthday is tomorrow? Happy birthday, girl. One way to spend a birthday. But only thing I can do is keep a realistic, positive attitude and be thankful for everybody that's helping me, including my mom that's keeping my little Chanel for me, and my neighbors that checks on me, and my son that shows up and says, "Mommy, I love you." And for you guys that's watching, oh, thank you. It's much time. Okay, wait a minute. Let me get it. I'll take that water right here. Okay, great. Thank you so much. Now I gotta figure out how to put my phone back, 'cause like I said, I'm utilizing mostly my right hand, but I have to use both hands. Try to use the other hand as much as I can, because for it to get better, it's really hard. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. Oh, I told you, I don't know if I told you what happened. So I was at school yesterday doing a summer program to just get you familiar with the university from graduating from the community college. So I'm in a transfer program and woke up on public access about 5 yesterday morning. Went through my program right after lunch. I noticed when I was trying to visit a couple of departments, I was feeling a little not steady on my feet. So I took a couple of power naps. I took one power nap. And when I woke up from that power nap, I didn't feel any better. So I took another power nap. Didn't feel any better. I had to walk across campus to where my ride was coming. It was hot as hell. San Fernando Valley. It was really hot. I walked into the bathroom. I looked at myself, and I noticed that I had a little bit of blurry vision, and maybe some blurry vision or something was happening. And then I waited for the van. I got on the van, and I noticed I went to talk to ask the question. I noticed there was some my speech was off, and I was starting to have some numbness. So I called and asked. They called dispatch to see if I can go. I asked if they could take me to the hospital, but they said I either had to go home or have paramedics come where we were, where the traffic was bad, and I didn't want to be waiting for paramedics. So I waited to get home to call the paramedics, and they took me straight to ER. My mom met me there, and my neighbors was there. And so I don't know if sitting and waiting in the van made, because I was having an active stroke. I didn't know at the time. I was probably I was showing symptoms before I got in the van, probably. So I've been here since last night in emergency room and in the ICU. And they're going to move me to a regular room today. But, again, my 2 point, trust your instinct, pay attention to hunches and things that the universe is telling you to do. Because it's telling you to do something, because it knows what's coming down the pipe. The other thing is, we can't assume XYZ is going to do XYZ, because things happen. And if I depend on certain people to do certain things, when if that person don't have the capacity to help me? So sometimes I help other people, and I always tell the other people that I help, you can't depend on me. You can depend on me as a person, because I'm a woman of my word. But universally, it's not good to depend on people, because things happen. People get sick, they move, they get married, they move out of the country, they move out of the state. Anything can happen. And when you depend on those people, and they can't show up for you, then you're screwed. So always remember that. Remember that whatever you need in life, it's going to show up. Everything I need in life, it shows up. And majority of it comes from strangers, strange people. So, thank you guys for listening. And I'm going to try to check in tomorrow to let you know how I'm doing. I've already started some of my rehab. Just walking down the hall. Trying to transfer from a bed to a chair. Having to turn from one side to the other. Letting them know how my strength is. But they said it's going to be a long recovery. But I'm okay. I'm up for the journey. What I will tell you, I won't be comatose, laying up in bed. I'm not doing that. But I will have a new normal. I love you guys so much for following me and for loving me and caring for me and listening to my stories. Until the next time, bye-bye.